Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Ben's Brick Designs. I'm Ben. Happy Sunday. Nice to see you. Get my mic a little closer here. I just realized it was a little far away. So good morning, everybody. This is the YouTube only stream. Again, I'm splitting things up to YouTube and Twitter. Boa tarde, Mariana's Bricks. Hello, Walter. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to close this window because I know that's working. Can I chat in there? No, I can't. Yeah, so I hope everything's going well. I'm going to close that. I'm going to close that. Close that. So, again, if you're just joining for the first time, which so far there's only one of you here, and it's somebody who's been here a while, so welcome. This is where I'm not even going to move it over here. I left the ad about halfway through the second box, and so we'll do another ad stream on Twitch on Tuesday. If you're not a subscriber on Twitch, please subscribe. Please follow over there. I'm slowly learning more stuff about Twitch, so I might have more bells and whistles, some emotes, some bits, some stuff that people can play with. Finish our quarantine time today. Nice. Get back out into the world, huh? All right, so today I've been working tirelessly on my big gray mock for my monochrome stuff, and it's just coming along. It's so much fun. I'm having such a good time building it. Doing a lot of greebling. So I got this in the mail. I don't know when I'm going to build this, but I got it in the mail recently. I think I talked about this on Friday. I'm very excited. I got it for the green figures. Friend of the stream, Michaela, Snot OK Bricks, wants the girl, and I'm going to keep the guy. And I'll build this too, but they spoke up for wanting this, so I think we're going to split it. So may build that at some point, maybe along with the taxi. So yeah, so now we're going to open completely sealed. This is a completely sealed box. And I think I got a gift with purchase with this one too. So, move the mic a little bit. Yeah, so the idea, Walter, is to put all the the monochrome ships on the base. So that will be the end result. Some of them are going to sit on some of the little platforms that I made. Some of them will maybe be perched up a little bit on some clear brick to look like they're flying. I'm going to try to rig one that looks like it's landing with some like puffs of clouds and stuff coming out, even though it's space. Oh, look at that. Nice little ding in the box there. Doesn't matter, I'm not keeping the box. So I got another taxi. So if you don't have a taxi, there is a likelihood that maybe I'll do a stream giveaway and we'll give away the second of these taxis. Or maybe I'll hold on to it. We'll see. All right, so here's your globe. Here's the front of the box. It's a very pretty presentation. Yeah, so it looks like the box got a little banged up, but that's okay. It's an idea set. It's idea set number 40. So technically, I think, too, this is an idea set, and this is idea set number 7. I think this was still, like you can see the numbers down there. I think this was when the ideas were just turning from QSO to ideas. So this is an older of the set. I don't know what other idea sets, what the other numbers were, honestly. I think, like, Tron was an idea set, and I have that. Voltron was, the Saturn V was. I don't think the shuttle was, because I think the shuttle was just a creator set, honestly. But maybe all this space stuff was. I don't know. Yeah, so I've tried to get as many ideas sets as I can because I think they're great. So let's crack into this, shall we? I now have a backlog. Oh, the gift with purchase sailboat was an idea set. That's pretty cool. So I have a backlog now. I have a sailboat, 2 taxis, the exosuit, which I'm going to build, and then the Target Star Wars Darth Vader head. That's my backlog. All right, what's going to be the best way to open this? Top, maybe? So yeah, very excited about the base. I might add, it's got 4 48 by 48 plates on it already, but I might add 2 more on the side because I realized that I have to build 2 more ships. So there will be 7 ships, and I only have 3 landing pads, and only 2 ships are ground vehicles. So either I do 2 more ground vehicles, or I do 2 really small ships and put them in there. I don't know that they'll all fit. The other thing is I don't necessarily like giant stacks of clear bricks to hold up a thing, because I just worry about, you know, somebody bumping a table and the whole thing just goes plunk. So we'll see. So this is going to be a lot of brick. I'm not going to dump it out like usual, but seeing as how it's probably not numbered really well, let's see what we can do. 1. I'm doing well, Greg. Welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, so we're up to 14 bags. Let's keep better track of this somehow. The instructions, find out how many bags we got. I'm doing well. Today's going to be great. U.S. men hockey team won against Germany. The Avalanche are playing today at like 11 or 2. Maybe 11 Pacific, 2 Eastern. Actually, yeah, let's dump these out so I can use that. Yeah, I guess that's okay. It's gonna be a big old mess of stuff here. And then Super Bowl tonight, which I don't really care about, but we're going over to a friend's house to eat and hang out. So that'll be fun. All right, 16 bags, and I think I have all the first ones. So unlike the AT-AT, where it says number 7, and number 7 is 5 bags, this looks like it's a little more normal. Oh, and we've got a portrait instruction booklet. I don't think I've ever seen a portrait instruction booklet. That's interesting. Not a landscape. Nope, didn't finish the AT-AT yet, Greg. I'm in the middle of box 2. It's actually going a little faster than I thought it would. I'll be working on it more on Twitch Tuesday. So hopefully we'll finish up that bag and maybe start another couple bags. Let's see. History of the globes. Like there's a whole thing about the Earth being awesome. There's the designer, fan designer, Guillaume Roussel. Ideas named Disney Bricks 55. Lives in France. And here are the makers for Lego. She looks really familiar. Trying to see why. Together we can rebuild the world. I think it'd be cool if like Together we could rebuild the world included like, here's some ideas to do a Death Star or the moon or Jupiter or something. You finished the AT-AT? Nope. AT-AT I'm going to be working on Twitch. So if you're not following me on Twitch, go follow on Twitch. I'm I'll be doing different projects over there. I may turn the YouTube thing into more of a, if you want to hang out and chat kind of thing. I'll get some people on with me so I can do some sorting and some small builds and things like that. And we can just sit and chat. But I thought I'd take the opportunity to also start the globe. So I got 2 sets going right now. So yeah, Tuesday on Twitch, I'll be doing more AT-AT. So there you go. I kind of don't like the book like this. So I just feel like I'm going to be creasing the crap out of it. And then I'm not going to finish this obviously today. So I'll do this again on Thursday here on YouTube. The reason I'm splitting them up is, as an affiliate on Twitch, you're not supposed to stream simultaneously, and anything you do on Twitch can't be used technically as an affiliate as another broadcast for 24 hours. So for the last like year and a half, 2 years, I think I've been breaking TOS on that because I've been doing it to Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. So, and I've been paying $20 a month for Restream, so I can, because you can do that with the free account, but in order to, I set up a Facebook page for my Lego stuff, for like the videos and the streams and the, posting the models and everything, and like hardly anybody watches it on Facebook. So I'm just like, why am I spending $20 a month for that? So for those who, and I told everybody the last stream, I'm like, this is the last time I'm doing this. If you want to keep watching, I appreciate it, but it's not worth my $20 a month because I'm not making any money on this. And I'd like to save up for a vacation. So that went away. So now it's just YouTube, just Twitch. That out of the way, I'm very excited for this build. I know a lot of people were kind of giving it a little crap because they were like, it's repetitive, it's not fun, it's whatever. But I think it looked cool. And again, I think I'm going to get just about every idea set there is. So thank you, Macro. How are you, by the way? How's your Sunday? The AT-AT is the body and the upper legs are all done. And I'm working on the feet. So the feet was those were some Twitch builds. And then kind of by myself, I worked on the feet while I was watching some hockey. Yeah, I may spin the camera around and do some, when I do chats with people and work on the space station. It's been a lot of fun. The trick is now, since I built it modularly, I can take it apart. I've done the 4 base sections, so the 4 base plates will all split. There's a big tower in the middle, and it's done in sections, so it comes off with each section. And then I'm to the height that I want to, and now I'm going to put everything on its own top section. So I'll build a big rounded thing to put on the top of it, and that's its own piece too. So just cleaning Lego from mocking last night. Yeah, that's cool. I do that too, where you just get all the pieces you think you need, and you're done, and you're like, oh, got to put them all back now. Am I watching the game today? Yeah, I mean, watching. We'll have it on. We're just going to get together with some friends and eat food and watch commercials. I'm really hoping more for a good trailer for the Lord of the Rings show. I'm hoping it doesn't look like garbage. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure they'll throw some money at that and it'll be fine. Ooh. It's barely on there. Oh, it's not even on there. What the what? Yeah, and I'll be watching the halftime. So I know, like, I'm in the minority of people who, like, I barely knew when they announced those guys. I'm like, I don't know who those are. I mean, I knew who Snoop Dogg was, but like the rest of them, I'm like, I'm going to assume that that's Mary J. Blige and that's, I think, Dre. Somebody said Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm not a huge hip hop fan, so I'm a little out of that loop. I wasn't a hip hop kid in the '90s. I was a new wave kid. New wave industrial. This week we had plenty of time for taking all the Lego from the shelves and cleaning. Brilliant. Oh, Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, I am excited. That's this week? Oh, man. Sorry, Beth. I'm going to disappear. Yeah, the 18th, right? But the problem is we assemble more sets in the last couple of weeks, so less space to put out everything. Yep. I will say that getting rid of the Mac Anthem and the Apocalypseburg freed up a little space, but I've instantly filled it with, like, I'll just kind of put this pile of stuff here for now, and I'll worry about it later. Like, I've got another mock that I was thinking of building that I still have in pieces, and I haven't like put the pieces back or anything, and I should. I don't know that I'm gonna get to it anytime soon. Okay, and then those. Yeah, I'm super excited about Horizon. My son's been playing Miles Morales, the Spider-Man Miles Morales, but he got it as a disc, as a physical copy. So anytime he wants to play it, he just brings it over and he doesn't leave it. So I can't play it, which is fine because I kind of don't want to play it until he's done. So I'm not spoiling myself by watching him or anything. Next week is Elden Ring. Is that an Elder Scrolls game or what? Oh, man. Nope, I did that right. Okay. I don't know what Elden Ring is. Please explain it to me. Those darn microfighters. I tell you what, they're such a problem. Did you guys see the finished... where did I put it? The finished Red Dwarf? I don't know if you guys saw the finished Red Dwarf. That's the Sig fig is mine. I have to buy a Dave Lister fig, but that's the Red Dwarf with a little asteroid sticking out of the bottom. The asteroid's a bit of contention apparently because it's they're like, it was, the designers were like, yeah, it just hit and then it just got stuck and that's part of the thing. And then like later retcons were, no, it's an asteroid mining vessel. So they like grab asteroids and kind of put them in a docking area and like slowly mine them out. I'm like, one of those is true. Thanks. A Souls-like game. Okay. I still don't know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. Flip. Hey, could you keep it down out there?
Sorry.
I'm kidding. Nobody cares.
That was me whistling.
Was that you whistling like the washer and dryer? Thanks, Walter. I had fun building it. It was an interesting build trying to figure out a hexagonal shape at this size. So that's a hexagon. but I had to figure out how to make it a hexagon at this size. So it's not, I mean, it's pretty stable, right? Nothing falls apart. I wouldn't squish it too much. Because like this whole plate may be only attached here, or this whole plate may be only attached here. So it's kind of like an egg. Don't squeeze it too hard. It's fine on its own, just don't drop it. But that was fun. And I'm back into watching more Red Dwarf. It's a fun show. It's a little weird. I mean, it's okay. It's an okay show. I'm enjoying it. I don't know how it lasted 13 years. That's just crazy to me. I'm like, really? This show? 13 years? So I've noticed Lego's starting to do this more. Putting these little tires on the bottoms of stuff so they don't slide. The AT-AT feet have the same thing. On the bottoms, they've got tires right there, so when you put them down here, they don't slide, which I think is interesting. Good on ya for understanding, like, this is a display thing. To make that shape that size must be hard to do. Do you want to see how it was done? I can show you. Actually, if you just look online for Lego hexagon, there's a great tutorial about how to build like a hexagon tube. But yeah, here, I'll show you real quick. So, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, do that side. So it's just a combination, it's a different combination of snot bricks and Technic bricks that rotate from each other inside. So when you're doing it like 4 at a side, it's really stable. So if I were to do 8 sections, like this section and then repeat this section, it's very stable because it's got 2 points of contact. But because I had to put this snot brick in here to make a chair that he can sit on, it weakened it a little bit. So there's a couple areas that don't have this same rotation. So you can see this plate only connects here, right? And so like this plate will connect here and over here. This plate connects here and here, that kind of thing. So it's not ideal, but it gives a really nice shape. Worked out pretty well, I think. So not my idea, really, but the internet's an awesome place where you can find whatever you need. Because the ones I was designing in studio were huge by comparison. Because I was trying all manner of hinges and ratcheted hinges and three and 2 fingered hinges and what else was I doing in that? There's those like triangle plates that have little cuts out on the corners, and so they're called hexagon plates, but like they're technically 6-sided, but they're little like long and other sides. So I was trying to do 3. I was trying to do 2 and have them offset and then have those 2 connect. But I mean, it would have been about that big around. So it would have been a really big microfighter, which is kind of why I was like, there's got to be a better solution to this. So I'm glad I found that. Thanks, Walter. Yeah, sometimes I get a little bent out of shape about that because I'm like, I struggle for 90 minutes to 2 hours trying to get it right, and then we go off stream, and then during the week I'm like, oh, I found the perfect solution to this, and everybody's just going to see the final product. So last night, some friends and I went to football supporter event here in Austin for our Austin FC football team, soccer team, and these are nice. I know they're not real new, but I still like that piece. Need more of those. And it was crazy pants. The supporter group is maniacal and fervent. And everybody was out. And it was a little chilly and it was kind of nice. Hey, Russian bot. Thanks for being here, Russian bot. Oh, this sounds like Dune. The year is 10,191. The reign of the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV. That's a nice bit of shape stuff going on there. Oh, that's why we were able to get these in. Okay. So I'm trying to think of the next microfighter to build. I'm real close to getting to 500 so I can have a community tab so I can put votes out and stuff. Because that's hard to do on Instagram, and I don't really have a lot of people watching the Facebook page, so... And Twitter's a dead end. Twitter's shouting into the void. So I'm trying to figure out which one to do next. This is twice in as many Lego sets that just put two plates together like that. No, that hurts me. That hurts me doing that. But has to be done, I guess. Which is why, so it was why I did the Red Dwarf last time, because I was chatting with somebody and I forget if it was here or somebody else's chat room where they're like, yeah, you should. Oh, it was in Lumberjack / Tasman's stream. And somebody was like, yeah, you should do Red Dwarf. And I was like, I got a thing. Let's do it. I count on my shelves 65 officials and mocks. I saw your video where you're like scrolling through them. That's a lot. I should count mine. I know it's quite a bit. So I have all the official ones. And then I've got, I think I have 65 of mine alone. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, no, those are non-official. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 that are not my design. So however many official ones there are, plus about 60 of mine, plus about 8 of not mine. How many microfighters have you done year to date? Built, I think I've done, well, I've built probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 63. Yeah, 63 of mine that I've built, but then I've designed a ton others. So 63 own designs, 8 secs. Somebody else's creation, like Delta Sprite, or Delta 7B Micro, Venator, Jabba's sail barge, a twin pod cloud car, TIE Defender, what's her name's ship? The Jedi in the Clone Wars, the bad one, the bald lady. Crap, can't remember. Corellian Corvette and the ATTA. ATTE was Darth Designer's build that I just adapted to be a microfighter. Hey, Kodiak, how are you? Yeah, 5 minutes later, someone in the house was asking if they could stay there for a long time. What's her name? Oh, it's bothering me. I was just looking up information about her the other day. There's V's in it. Don't tell me, I'll get it. I want to say Vanessa. It's not Vanessa. Vanessa the Jedi. Yeah, it'll come to me. Da. I looked at the chat. Asajj Ventress, yes. That's one more piece up here. Yeah, so her starship, and to be honest, whoever designed that, and I'll have to get the name for you later, but the design of their ship, whoever did that, is the most unique design of a ship I've ever seen. Part of this came off, and I'm not really sure where it's supposed to go, but... it's supposed to go higher up in here somewhere. The problem is it's very fragile. Oh, that's where it came off of. Okay. Come on. Yeah, this one is not a swooshable one. But it's very unique use of capes. And I don't think I've got those spread out right. I'll have to fix that. No, that should be right. Anyway, I don't know why that's not working. So, yeah, I think that's supposed to be on the other. Forgive the lack of talking right now. I'm trying to fix a Fabergé egg of a set here. So this is one where I had to figure out how it went together, and I messaged the original designer, and they're like, I don't have it together anymore. So I just had to go off of the photos, and I need to fix the capes. They're a little they're a little curved, so I need to iron them or flatten them or something. But anyway, this is her ship from Clone Wars, right? And it's very fragile. But you can see like the really cool use of the capes back there. Now, the cockpit's supposed to kind of spin and the thing's supposed to, but you get the idea. So it is like one of the cooler designs of a ship / somebody doing a microfighter that I've seen ever. It's just so rad. Plus the big use of this thing. It's just so neat. The problem is displaying it. Like there's no way to like hold it. Right? So I've got this funky thing that like sticks in here, and it's like on a Technic thing that kind of wobbles and stuff, so it's not really great for display, but it's a sweet looking ship. And I feel like every time I do another design, I'm like, oh, it wasn't as good as that thing. That was baller. Same with the Corellian Corvette. The idea of like flipping 2 wedge plates on those like fishing reel bits. But that's how you learn how to do other stuff, is like other people give you ideas, and hopefully somebody gets ideas from the ones that I build. Because that's what the community is about. So yeah, probably 100 built. I don't know how many official sets there are. I know there's a guy in Sweden. Emil. He's on the YouTube group and like Bantha Bricks and all that. And his claim is to have the largest microfighter fleet in Europe. And I believe him, because he's constantly posting everybody's designs he finds on Flickr and Instagram, and he's done a bunch of mine, and he's always asking for directions and piece and parts lists for it. And I'm like, I don't have it, dude. I just designed it yesterday. Yeah, I try to keep the pieces down or the prices down, but sometimes I don't realize, like I just get wrapped up in how cool a design is and I forget that sometimes the parts are expensive, but I always make sure that they're the right color. And I think when we all started doing this, there's a lot of people who are like, no, I'm just going to make it all chrome. It's like, yeah, but chrome doesn't exist in that part color. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just going to make it all chrome. Okay, well, we'll never be able to build it. Yeah, he says he's very proud of it. He's always announcing it, that he has the largest microfighter fleet. I'm like, all right, dude, good job. I think a lot of people build them and then take them apart. They're like, that's fun. Especially the designer ones. They just keep them for, you know, a little bit. Oh, no. I missed a hole. Yeah, slow down. Slow down, brother. And he says that they don't have PC Strong for the IO program where we can dismantle the ships. I don't know what that meant. And he says that don't have PC Strong for the IO program. I apologize for not understanding what that sentence means. Something to do with studio, I'm guessing. I don't know that he often goes after designs that he likes in studio and tries to figure out how they went together. So I think because he's asked me before, he may also have a Mac and not want to do. I think that's what it was. Is he doesn't have a PC, or his PC doesn't work real with it. So that's it. Yeah. So he is always asking. He's like showing me pictures of other people's designs, and is like, "Can you figure out how this one went together?" I'm like, and a couple times, and I get a little cheesed off at this, but a couple times he's shown me ones that I have done. He'll show me my design and go, do you have instructions? You know, I found this online. Can you tell me how it went together? I'm like, that's my design, dude. Or he'll send me a picture of a design where I have another version of it. And that's the one that really gets me, because he's like, hey, it feels like him saying, I don't like your design as much as this design. Can you figure out how to make this? It's like, no. I mean, if I didn't have it, like if I hadn't already tried to do it, that's one thing. But it's like, no, I've got a version of that ship. Yeah, but I don't like yours. Can you do this one instead? Kind of like that's kind of rude. That's pretty nice looking so far. That ring, it's very stable. Right. Oh, I knew I was missing one. That's weird. He asked you to do the instructions? It's like, I think we need to get him a new computer or something. Because, I mean, he's obviously really into doing the micros, but constantly asking people to do stuff for him. Just so he can have the largest fleet in Europe. So yeah, anyway, I'm trying to figure out the next one to build. I think I want to do another Star Wars one. I've done 2 non-Star Wars ones now in a row. So I'd like to... I just don't know what one, because I think for the next few that I want to do, I have to get a custom figure for. Or at least a kit bashed figure for. Like doing the Providence, is it Providence class? CIS ship. Has Admiral Trench. But there's no Admiral Trench figure, so there's one by Big Kid Bricks, but it's like $250. Or $150 because it's basically a piece of art. Like he sculpted it and painted it and everything. So I mean, it's all right. Bag 2. Hopefully, there's just one bag 2. Looks like it's just one bag 2. Can you 3D print, dude? There you go. You're gonna have to. I don't know, like, where he's gonna get a decent video card. I don't have a decent video card. I kind of want to get some, like, I've got Steam installed, but I don't have, and I have a Steam account. I just don't have the computer that can run anything in Steam. The CPU is fine, the memory is fine, but the video card is not great. So it's having to run everything on the CPU. And the processing just isn't worth it. So I can play like small text games and stuff, but yeah. And for micro fighters, this doesn't require a whole lot. Like doing the stadium, I think I'm going to run into having to do it in chunks because I think it's going to be too big for even this machine to run. And this is a machine I bought last year. So, just slippery little buggers. 4, 5, 6. I do have new stuff from Book of Boba Fett, but I've already built one of them. Already built his N1. And I don't know what else there is. You know what one I need to do? I need to do a Slave 1. I need to do Jango's Slave 1. That's one that I should have already, and I don't. Because I put together from just the instructions and buying the parts, the Slave 1 from... And that's the thing. That's another one that I'm like... I wouldn't be surprised if they do a Slave 1, now that I think about it. Now that Book of Boba Fett's out, because the one before this, because it's a very popular ship, but the one before this was only one that you could get at San Diego Comic-Con. And back then it wasn't called a microfighter. It was like before the microfighter lines were out. It was just called like a micro starship or something. So I would not be surprised at all if they did that. And there's been a bunch of people who've done their own versions of it. So there's going to be a lot of upset people who are like, yeah, this is garbage. I mean, we saw what happened with the Razor Crest. But yeah, that's another one I could do is Jango Fett's one, which is the exact same thing, just a different color. Make sure I have a Jango Fett figure. I think I do, because I think I had the original set as well. I think. There's a lot of sets that over the years I'm like, did I get that one? Do I have that one? Did I buy it? Plus I dated a girl who we bought a lot of Lego together, and I don't remember if like who ended up with it after the relationship was done. I think I ended up with most of it. Like I think she only ended up with Bag End, which was kind of sad because I'm like, I still have the figure. The Land Speeder, the Governor, yeah. That's the other thing. I need a Twi'lek. I need a... What color was he? I think he was just like flesh colored. Light, medium, nougat colored. Oh my goodness, the dogs are playing. Ooh, another new one of these like fluted grill 2-plate height bricks. A Rancor, yeah. I'm sure they'll do a Rancor. That's not a bad idea. The speeders from the Power Rangers. See, that's like doing a speeder bike, which I did. They're already small. I mean, how do you make them a microfighter? They're single-person ships. I don't know why or how I don't know. Like the Tauntaun shouldn't have been a microfighter. Shouldn't have. It's cute, but it shouldn't have been. Like, they're not going to make a microfighter out of an ATRT. It's already too small. Although, the way they make their ATRTs, you might as well, because their ATRTs are, like, huge. So, let's talk about a couple other Lego things. Spice Girls brickheads. Anybody going to get that? I'm not, but I think I might get it for somebody. That's what we have so far. Nice little base. Don't know that we're going to get any of the globe stuff today, so I do apologize, but this is how the instructions roll. Yeah, Spice Girls brickheads. Now, there's also been some rumors floating around, and I don't know how real this is, but so somebody tell me if I'm wrong. And I haven't read anything on the LAN about this, so I'm pretty sure I can talk about it because I don't think it's a Lego leak. I think it's just a rumor. But I don't have any images or anything, but I have heard tell that Lego might have acquired the rights to the Transformers. Like, Creo lost them, or I don't know. There's supposedly a leaked image of Optimus Prime out there, but I think the idea was that somebody said that it was it was just a mock that somebody did, or it was a Lego Ideas thing. But that would be cool. Although, to be honest, I know like the Creo Transformers were not bad. I mean, the designs themselves were really good. If you could get an equivalent version in Lego, that'd be fine. The problem with the Creo bricks is that they weren't as clutchy and they weren't as consistent in their printing and molding as Lego. So, but I think they had more unique pieces. There's some stuff of an Optimus Prime with an official date and price. I don't know, man. I would think that would be bigger news than what we've heard. Like, that's be like the biggest thing. I think the only other big thing that would come out would be like Star Trek at that point. But I'm always leery of any new IP news because I think it's a lot of wishful thinking and people just put rumors out. And then they, grab somebody's ideas submission or something to perpetuate it. It's a leak on promo bricks. I think that's where I saw it too. And I can't talk about it. So, but I was putting that out there. I don't even really know what sets are coming out for summer release. I'll have to go look for. So well designed. May 22. See, May 22. That just seems really soon for something that's such a big deal like that. Oh, that's so nice. It's just nice and stable. So good. All right, wing. Like, it's not a surprise at all. Like, it's just like, yep, we're gonna do it. So yeah, I can see that. Like, if it's like a Voltron thing where it's a big thing, but I mean just Optimus Prime. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. I would almost have rather they do Vehicle Voltron, but Optimus Prime is more of a hit. All right, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I think I'm gonna lower this camera a bit. Hang on a sec. Sorry if I'm gonna wobble this. Get a little closer in on the build part of it here. Yeah, that's better. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying it's not real, but I'm a little gun shy about them saying that they're actually going to be doing that. Go any lower either? Nope. Okay. Yeah, if they got to start with that one, start with Prime. It's not like they're going to do Megatron or something. See, but that's the thing. Do 2. Do at least 2. Do Optimus and Megatron. Some 2x3s in reddish brown. It's nice. Good morning, Kodiak. Or I mean, welcome back. It's going well. We're debating whether the merits of the announcement about Transformers Lego. Thinking on getting the Dark Troopers pack. I'm gonna get the Dark Troopers pack just to say I got it. It looks pretty cool. Just laying in bed watching. Do. Okay. I've heard grumblings that people aren't real happy. Shocking. People aren't happy about a lot of stuff, but that they're not happy with the way the Dark Troopers look. And so but then there's the other people who are going to buy 100 boxes of these so they can have an army. This is never going to please everybody. Mitch Hedberg said that. I think he said other things too, but you can't please everybody all the time, and last night all those people were at my show. Are they the same as the Moff ship? They're not a different build? You only get one in Moff ship. The same ones. What I like about these is you can take the helmet off and it's still a terrifying robot face. Focus, focus. Come on. Yeah, this is not... There we go. And then you add the cool helmet. I think they don't like the shoulder pad things. They don't like these things on the back, but I don't know. Oh, that set's dusty. I gotta dust that set. They say they are the same. Okay. Cool. Or if you take that backpack, they're still badass. Yeah. I think the missing part is then the shoulder things aren't as awesome, but I agree, they're still pretty cool. This is one solid piece of engineering. Solid stand here. It's very satisfyingly chunky and solid. I mean, it better be. It's got to hold up a thing. So I'm pretty sure that's your lot for that bag. Very, very well put together. Nothing moving. Doesn't slide around on the table. All right, bag 3. So I'm so gun shy now that I'm like looking for other bags. All right, here comes the repetitive part. Macro's still here too. That's super cool. Y'all remember to hydrate today. If you're gonna be out drinking with your buds, drinking with your fam, remember to every once in a while down a giant glass of water. And then you can get back to your beers. How many of those am I making? 5? Should we do all these at once? 4, 5. Okay. Oh, it's your birthday! Happy birthday, Kodiak. That's so nice. What are you gonna do today? You gonna celebrate? You gonna go to lunch? Have a nice dinner? Gonna go treat yourself? Somehow? Oh, that's weird. I just got an Amazon truck reminder to rehydrate with electrolyte tablets. I'm like, whoa. Definitely happy birthday, man. I don't normally share this. I wouldn't. I don't like birthday celebration things. I have a friend who's... I mean, they're fine. Like, I've had a couple of people throw me a party before, and it's nice. I had a friend want to do a surprise party for me, and so he planned it for November, and my birthday's in June. So I had no idea first that it was happening. And then second, I didn't, like... They're like, it's birthday party, happy birthday. And I'm like, I've known you for like 20 years, dude. Do you not know my birthday's in June? But that was the surprise part of it. It was like, he'll never suspect. And it was fun. We all went to a karaoke bar and got schnockered and sang some songs. It was great. But I have another friend whose birthday is like 5 or 6 days before mine. And he's always planning something. A cookout or like a crawfish boil or going to restaurants or going brewery places. Gift yourself with sleeping in. Sometimes that's the best gift. So Beth is always like, do you want to do something for your birthday? I'm like, why? We're going to our friends. She's like, yeah, but that's his birthday, not yours. I'm like, we can pretend it's mine too. I don't really care. I think maybe for my 50th, and I'm going to be 50 in a couple of years, I might do something nice for myself, but I think it'll be the age when, like, hey, we're gonna go down to the 6th Street and get hammered. I don't think I'm at that age anymore. But definitely happy birthday, Kodiak. I will not sing to you. That'll be my present to you. Plus, I think I might get a copyright claim if I do that. I'm not sure. I owe that one dude $1, however it works. Oh, starting to get Lego thumb. And of course, after this, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm done building this. And then I'm going to go right over there and keep working on the base. So excited to be building stuff. And I never thought I'd say it, but I think I'm going to run out of gray. I think I'm going to run out of like just gray brick, like 1x6s, 1x8s, 1x10s. I'm running out of those pretty quick because I have to build walls. So I'm trying to, I've got a giant bag of like profile bricks that I'm trying to use, but using those makes it look like it's brick, like the wall is made of brick instead of metal. So I'm trying to avoid using that unless it's like a greebling thing. It's so bad. Is it like the same kind of birthday song they sing to you at Chili's or something where they can't really sing happy birthday? Happy, happy birthday, da 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 da, that one. From Bennigan's to you. Hey. I almost said I thought Mormons didn't celebrate birthdays, but that's Jehovah's Witnesses. Sorry. Wrong group. Here, I'll type it out. Oh, I think we're in for a treat, y'all. Oh man, you know what's even better is if you're having to type it out on your phone. Fine. Can I push down on those? Yes. So yeah, I don't care who's playing the game today. The Avs are playing earlier, so I might watch some of that. And I know we're gonna have Olympics on as well. Might bring over another TV or computer so we can kind of watch both. Somebody's had a birthday. Our little somebody dear, may Father in heaven bless them throughout the coming year. Yeah. It's that same tune though, right? Oh, someone's had a birthday, our little blah blah blah. May Father in heaven bless them throughout the coming year. And then my guess is there's another verse. Hey, eat cake. Speech. The fact that you typed out number or notes on your phone too. Well played. Oh, so kind of big news. We bought some tickets to Hawaii. Oh, that sounds worse, Kodiak, not gonna lie. Yeah, so yesterday we bought tickets to Hawaii for our honeymoon, I guess. We used our honeymoon fund, our travel fund, to buy the tickets, so I guess technically it's a honeymoon. But we're going with the kids and their moms, like big family trip. It's only for a couple days, but I've never been to Hawaii. We're going to Maui. So we're not going to the Big Island. So no North Shore stuff. My brother already recommended a North Shore sushi place. North Shore. So if we were going, I would have... There's a lot of these. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've never been to Hawaii. I've never been on a really long flight like that. The longest flights I've had are to like New York or Boston. I've kind of driven everywhere else. So it'll be fun. I wish we could go for a little longer, but I think there's like school and stuff for the kids, or camps or work or something. So we're only going for like a couple days. But it'll be nice just to kind of go and hang out and do an adventure or two, chill out on the beach. So we have to work on getting lodging. I don't think we're going to need to get a vehicle because I think we can probably just bus it or Uber it or taxi it everywhere. Something like that, yeah. It's a really long flight. We're stopping in, I think we stop in San Jose on the way there, and then San Diego or LA or something on the way back. And there's a little bit of a, they say it's a layover, but I think we're on the same flight. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been on a plane in years. I don't think hardly any of us have. So it'll be fun. Get the kids nice and get the kids and Beth nice and doped up for a long flight. Although Beth's probably better at it than I am. She's flown to Spain when she was in high school. They went on a class trip because she was in Spanish class. So they're like, we're going to Spain. And of course they stick you with like American groups that all speak English. And she's like, you know, we came here because we're in a Spanish class. Why don't you force us to speak Spanish? They didn't. But she's like, it was a lovely trip. Okay, that should be everything, right? And then link all them together. Does it really matter? The last one should be red. Okay. Like so, like so, like so. And then, can't just spin that. Ooh, I may have to back the camera up a little bit now. What? Okay, well, it's only asking me to put on 3, so let's back this out. I think it's a 7-hour flight. Yeah, I may have to move this back a little bit. Because it's going to be bigger. That's going to be big. I didn't think it was going to be this big. There's a little gap there. I've made 8 hours to Mexico and it's a little bit scary near Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, that is weird. Oh, just 2. Okay. I'm guessing that we're going to do something else. Ah, okay. That's what keeps them in place a little better. I know the kids have gone with their moms to do scuba diving in Australia. That's a long flight. I wouldn't want to do that, I don't think. But I would want to go to Australia. I think that would be fun. Okay, times 4. And then we do the other 3. Fair enough. Get them secure first and then put the other bits on. And then do, yeah, okay. Good guy Lego, looking out for the stability of the build. Can you all see this? It's getting kind of big. Oh, wow, yeah. The turbulence must have been terrible. And if you're flying over the Bermuda Triangle and suddenly there's turbulence, you're like, this is not good. I'm not happy about this at all. All right, very stable. Very good. All right, only this. Just the one. I think I might bust open another bag after this instead of going until 11:30. Let's go 2 hours. Got nothing else going on today. Oh, I do have to clean Beth's car, but I will do that after this. So yeah, I'm curious how they're going to do the halftime show with some notoriously, I will say, racy acts. How that's going to work. Oh, on the bottom. Okay. It's like, what? Get into the view of the camera, the big camera. All right, what's up? Okay. All gas drinks disappear really fast. People were really sick in the stomach. Yup. Bag 4 seems real small, so we'll get on it. This will be the last bag for today, which is cool because this looks pretty ornamental. Making it look all shiny and pretty. All right, so right off the bat, so we've got these. We need 6. Do one side. And 6. Gold plate. Is this pearl gold? I think it's pearl gold. Right? Is pearl gold? Pearl gold. Just goes in the middle of that. All right. 1, 2. The 7th day was really great. Every time I go to Mexico, I have a good time. I've only been a couple times, but it's always been pleasant. Went as a kid, went on a cruise as an adult, which isn't really Mexico, but you end up in Playa or something, and then, which is, a port. It's not really any place great. And then went to Cozumel with for a friend's wedding. 13. 1, 2, 3. Just goes all the way up, right? And then 1 at the top. But I'm also, every time I go to resort Mexico. I don't go to the Detroit of Mexico kind of thing. I have been to Mexico City, but that was in the 80s. So we went to Mexico City, and then a little town called San Miguel. Saw a bullfight. Never want to see a bullfight again. That was traumatizing. Then went to Puerto Vallarta, and that was a lot of fun. The beach stuff. Played some soccer with some local guys on the beach. Parents, it was just a unique trip. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So only do 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Chichen Itza, yeah, we did, when we went to our friend's wedding, everybody went and did Chichen Itza, and we didn't. I don't know why, because Beth wanted to hang out on the beach. Plus, I think we would have had to get up really early. And then a lot of people did some scuba diving. They took a boat out, did some scuba diving. We just kind of beach bummed it. Don't have a scuba certificate, so it's hard to do that. But I'm sure we could have gone out with the people on the beach or on the boat. And then when I was a kid, we went to, I forget the city, but we did the Temple of the Sun and the Moon, which is nearish to Mexico City. I don't know if that's Tulum or not. That was fun. Stayed in this little... So my late grandparents were kind of world travelers. They went to Mexico and Spain especially a lot. And my grandpa was an artist, and he would always paint while he was out there. And so we went with him one time, and they kind of know everybody that they go visit, right? So we're not staying in hotels, we're staying in people's houses. Why did I end up with those? So it's always kind of a personal trip, and it's usually pretty fun. But I mean, that was 40 years ago. Been a while. It's been a while. You know what this is going to make me want to do is build a Stargate. $13 of these guys. The short ones. Let's see, 5, 10, 13. 3 trips and rest on the other ones. Did 1 day a trip, another one to the beach, next day a trip. Yep. It's kind of how we did it too. It's like go to this museum, go to this ruins, and then 1 day just like, yeah, we might go shopping. It's just kind of a chill day. All right, so there's your one side. It's all very pretty. We're gonna do the other side now. It's all very naked. Over here. 6. Just the rest of these, I'm guessing. It's a very nice, ornate set so far. I'm liking the gold accents. I'm gonna enjoy like pairing this with the ship in the bottle. I think these will be good display pieces right there. If this fits there. These shelves are not terribly wide or deep, so let's see, what else? I just watched a trailer today for a movie called Nope. Jordan Peele's newest offering. If you haven't, go check that out. That looks weird. It looks like there's aliens this time. I just like that the movie's called Nope. I think that's funny. What else? I think that's it, really. I mean, not really expecting anything to come out. Horizon Forbidden West is coming out. All I want, like, if it's the exact same gameplay, just more story, that's all I want out of this. I loved the game so much that you could have just said, okay, the next game that we're going to do is just going to be 6 more hours or 60 more hours or whatever on top of what you've already played, and I would have been all right with that because it was so good. Like, I don't think anybody realized, like, when they were releasing it. I mean, the developers probably did. You always think that what you're doing is special, but I don't know if, like, Sony knew what they had when they released it. I'm sure they did once they released it, because it was an amazing game. Top. About halfway down there. Top. Halfway down there. And then the bottom. I'm glad I think they got the same voice actress back too. That's important. Oh, whoops. This goes like right here. She did a real good job. Plus, what a gig, man. On top of it being like a really, really good, like, female character on top of everything, you know? Bringing in all the demographics. Oh, whoops. Did I not do... Yeah, I gotta do these dots. And, like, not a sexy female character or sexualized female character, just the same as everybody else, just better at what she does. It is amazing. Which is, I think, what led to a lot of its success, is it was just a good game. All right, 13. trip this year will be Disneyland and Paris. Oh, Disneyland Paris. Okay. Cool. I had a friend who's moved away from Austin, and she is moving to the Pacific Northwest. She's moving to Seattle. And but she's gonna go spend like a month in Disney World first. She's a giant Disney fan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 6, really? All the way underneath? And I don't know how she's gonna do that, like live there for a month. I'm sure she won't be like living on the resort. She may get like a temporary hotel or temporary lodging somewhere, but it's gonna be good for her. It's half of Halo, yeah. Yeah, any kind of ring like this, it's like, oh, it's the what is it from Mass Effect? Yeah, I can't remember now. 7 of these. Big space station in Mass Effect. Do one of those. Yeah, okay. Leave one open. One open. Oh. Well, I didn't do this right at all. Leave one open. Leave one open. Oh, it goes way down. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to happen in 2019. Ugh. That's a bummer. Hey, we got our second bot. That's great. I'm guessing these go in here to cover it. Yes and yes. That's gonna bother me. What's the space station that turns into like an actual weapon? All right, well, I think that's about it for today. Bumping the camera all over the place. So here's your stand. Sorry we didn't get to the globe today, but I will be coming back on Thursday to finish the globe. Gotta love the bots. What is the space station in Mass Effect? The Citadel. Ha! Got it before anybody typed it. Yeah, it's like you could build a real big citadel with a ring like this. But then you'd have to have all the wards coming off of it, like the 5... And they would be the size of this table. Oh. That would be a fun, big, giant build. Imagine all the little greeblies you can put like on the inside of the wards with all the lights and everything. Wow. I wonder how you'd get that stable. If this was the ring and you could build like a really small, not sovereign. I can't think of any of the... I recently played like 4 of these in a row. You know the ship I'm talking about. There's 2 of them. Anyway. Yeah, so this would be cool. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, too. Like, the globe itself will only be about that big. But I think it's going to be neat. I'm excited. So, yeah. Tuesday, follow me over on Twitch. I will be working on the AT-AT. I expect we will get legs and feet done and maybe start on the interior of the back. That will be Tuesday night. Actually, before I commit to anything, let me make sure that Tuesday is open. Yeah, I don't have anything going on Tuesday. So Tuesday night, like 7:30, 8, something like that. I'll start working on that again. And yeah. So thanks everybody for being here. Happy birthday, Kodiak. I hope you have a good restful day. Don't do anything crazy if you don't want to. And if you guys can't be safe, be quick. And I'll talk to you guys in a couple days. Have a good one. Bye.